Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward, and I just need gotta go. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
Good morning. Morning. Just
Good morning, everybody.
Guys. Yes, having some real conversation was good, man. It's good with the fellas this morning, man.
Top of the tizop.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you killing me with these hats, bro.
Huh?
My man had a Raiders hat on yesterday. Today he got a Patriots hat on. You really killing me
y'all
today.
see me when the season get ready, man. I'm gonna have the whole costume on, man. I'm gonna have my whole costume on when the season starts. I'm going nutty, buddy. Yep. Yes, I am. What's up, Nat? What's good, Jason? Yeah, I'm going nutty. I got probably every team in the damn league, man.
That's what it looked like. It looked like you getting ready for the season, baby.
You Kim ain't playing around.
No, season time though. I just lock in.
Good morning, everybody. Get on up, you know what time it is.
Good morning. What's up, G-Thing? Aaron, what's up with y'all?
Hey, I am seeing this Hurricane Aaron too. That shit all over.
Come on, man. And it's an attachment to it. They got a whole nother hurricane that's drifting off towards Miami, man. Yeah, so it's real like that. I don't know what's going on. Yo, ever since I heard about the cloud making system, yo, and realized what they doing that for.
Cloud making system. Damn.
Yeah, they making artificial clouds. But do y'all even realize what that is for?
No.
To block the sun, my nigga. To block the fucking sun, yo. The sun heals us. The sun is our medicine, not theirs.
Check this out, Kim. I didn't even think about this all this time. We've been talking about hurricanes. This gentleman right here in the back, behind me, let me show you the picture. The old man right there I'm next to, my grandpops. Yo, his father died in a hurricane when he was young, and I really didn't even know that until recently, yo, in Jamaica.
Wow, man.
Word is bond. My grandpops came to America. He came to America because he was the youngest.
And that's where Aaron at, like lingering by the Caribbeans and all that, man.
He was the youngest. He was the youngest male, and they the youngest child, period. And after the hurricane, his pops passed away. They eventually wound up sending him to the United States with his mother's side of the family to become who he is today. Yeah, he was.
I know that was touching, bro.
Yeah, that's why I never even knew about it, and it's crazy because I've been really on hurricanes since '85, since Hurricane Gloria. That's when I really started kind of paying attention. You know, been through Hurricane Sandy and all that. Hurricane Ida, obviously the flood story I told you all about, but I was bugged out, and then with this,
I remember I was little when it was like, we ain't going outside. You can't go outside. It's about to be a hurricane. A hurricane? What is a hurricane? I don't even know what that shit is, man.
Kim, I was outside on Boyd Avenue holding on to that gate between my grandma's house and the Williams house. So I said, I'm outside in Hurricane Gloria. I wish I had YouTube back then, dog. I'd have been went viral.
What's up, Rakivia? Yeah, that's crazy.
See what's going on in the comments.
Once I start looking into it, I said, they really make clouds? So I start digging deep. Like, they got two different companies. I start digging deep. I said, what's this about? And then I start seeing people posting stuff about it. And they start talking about, the clouds is to block the sun. What you think going on? A lot of them die from the sun, the radiation from the sun. They, skin cancer and all that, where they trying to, right now they in the process of saving themselves. This is all that's really going on. All this shit is about the saving of the white race, for real. I don't mean to make it sound like it's harsh, but that's what's going on. They on a race to save themselves.
Can't blame them, Kim. I mean, they don't want to die. It's funny though. I just had a young lady, Uber Steve just had a young lady this morning in the vehicle, man, dropped her off. Said she wanted to be an estomologist, which has something to do with that. And we was literally talking about skin cancer. Because I was like, I think she said estomologist. I could be wrong on that. But I know it got something to do with the studying of skin. And she was talking about skin cancer. And she was saying a lot of melanated people as well, though, if you out in that sun, just make sure you keep your body moisturized, keep your water levels good in your body, because you don't want to dry your body out. Like me, myself, my body is dried out for the most part,
But
man.
my
That's why I
thing
got
is this:
atopic
what do you keep
dermatitis.
yourself moisturized with? Because
Well,
they say
uh,
all them UV lotions and stuff. That stuff not for us.
she was saying I should use something with an oil base, but hey, man, she's still in
Oh,
class.
but something basically natural,
Right, yeah.
which
Mm-hmm.
sounds about right, because all that stuff they making for the
Yeah,
suntan
no.
lotion, and none of that
Those
stuff is
chemicals,
for us, and it got harmful chemicals that can harm us.
and actually those chemicals make you look shiny, but they actually be drawing a lot of your moisture out of your body.
Yeah,
So yeah, you got to
absolutely,
really be careful what you're using on your skin. That's why
absolutely.
a lot of people be looking like they 90 years old. They be 70, 45, 60. Like, man, why some people look older
Look
than
like
others?
that.
But
Word up,
us with our melanin, that preserves us a lot longer. But still, you want to start paying attention to what you're doing with your skin.
word. Um, everybody else can hear us. It look like Rakibia said I can't hear y'all.
I think something wrong with
Oh,
her
what?
phone.
She said I can't use my phone. Can't be on the phone. Oh,
Oh, well,
okay.
good morning, Ra.
I thought
Hope
she
you
was
heard me.
saying that she couldn't hear us. I was about to say we got a problem, technical difficulties or something. What's up, Trail?
I see Trell now. I see the comments now. What up, Trell? Let's see who else was talking to us this morning. Aaron, okay, yeah, we said Aaron was good. Good morning, Jay, Natalie,
Ever since some clear people
Gloria, aka G Thing. What's
age
good?
like
Good
milk.
morning.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I
Oh
don't want to say
man.
nothing crazy like Dr. Umar to be talking crazy. I'd be like, yo, these boys be talking crazy, man. So I don't want to say nothing like that. But yeah, they do age weird, and it's self preservation with them right now, man, at an all time high. You know what I mean? What's up, Mel? It's at an all time high, man, where they really trying to save themselves, man. And it really messed me up finding out that information. Like, yo, so they really got cloud making machines. They really doing this. They really got stuff that could alter the weather. They could really make it rain when they want and storm when they want to make it rain and do all that shit. Like, this is crazy what's going on out here. I didn't know we had this type of capabilities. Man out here playing God.
And that is bad.
Yes, it is, yo. That might be why that thing coming. Well, what they say is coming, because it might be really an illusion.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
But like I said, they want to create this like digital world, man. I put something in the chat. I should have put it in the so everybody can see it, man. But they want to create a where they got control of everything that you do, yo. They know everything you do. This high tech system he putting in with all the cameras and stuff, face recognition. What people think that's about, man? You jaywalk, man. You owe money. They taking that right out the wallet, man. You ain't got no control of it. You ain't got no control of it. Go jaywalk and catch it. Anything that's worth money, you catch a fine, that face recognition, and they right in your wallet, and you ain't got no control of it. Watch how this shit play. How this shit gonna be so crazy. We gonna be thinking we in what's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Total Recall or something, man. We gonna be thinking we in Total Recall, man.
mm,
It's crazy that they controlling the weather. When I found out that, I said, yo, I wonder how, not for nothing, how many deaths is this government responsible for? It's crazy that I found out something else. I found out that, and I don't even want to go here today, but being that we talk about some stuff before we get to the main grease, the main topics and stuff. Did y'all know that Dr. Fauci was the guy that was behind the HIV vaccination? Same guy that was responsible for the COVID vaccination and all that.
Whoa. Back that thing up. You said he was
Did y'all know Dr. Fauci was the guy out here responsible for the HIV vaccination, the same guy that's responsible for this COVID vaccination that's allegedly killing everybody.
So the vaccination for the HIV was supposed to cure HIV, or this was giving folks
They
HIV?
was trying to find a cure for HIV, a way to stop the cells and the red blood cells, all that, whatever, high white blood cell, however it go, right? But with the vaccination that people was getting, you know what it was causing?
No, tell me, man. Educate.
Everybody to die, just like COVID.
Basically accelerating the death. Let's try this out.
Absolutely, yo.
Wow.
Absolutely. And I think that's why they got him out of the joint now, because all this stuff gonna eventually come out. We're gonna find out these guys are responsible for a lot of stuff. Like a lot of the stuff we don't know that Bill Gates is responsible for.
Crazy.
Yes, sir. Ohio. A lot of people died from the Fauci mess, man. And I said, and it was like this big thing that I was watching about Fauci. And I said, yo, I gotta go look it up. And I looked it up and I said, you really telling me this guy was around when the HIV and AIDS and stuff epidemic hit? Are you telling me this? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. Man, Bill Gates got a we can't play it tomorrow because tomorrow Women's Chat Wednesday, but Thursday I'm gonna put it down on my list to put this video up so y'all can see something, man. It's gonna blow y'all mind though. It's gonna blow y'all mind, man. And you like, yo, what are they up to? What do they got going on? What do Bill Gates got going on? Because he the one we gotta watch out for, man. He heavy on depopulation, man. He heavy on depopulation. And not for nothing, it seems like it's working. I'm not even talking about because they all trying to depopulate. I don't know why. I don't know what's the purpose or what's going on. I ain't got to that point yet where we finding out what's the thing with the depopulation. But they definitely depopulating, man. And I'm trying to figure out why and what they up to. And what they up to. But anybody that's felons and all that, man, anybody that's felons and all that, man, get ready, man. Or ex-felons and stuff like that, man. A little minor stuff.
Hold on. I'm lost, Kim. I'm lost. What? All right. So if you were a convicted felon, you came home, you got no more paperwork.
I'm just saying, get ready, because you know the Supreme Court just passed down a law where it's no judges that can stop Trump from deporting nobody. So on the lower circuit court level, the courts could say this and Trump could say no, they going, and they go, and you'll have to go through this whole process, and you'll be already in a mix in Africa somewhere. Wherever they sending you to all these prisons, they're about to start sending people. But
so you saying certified United States citizens, he gonna be deported?
Certified U.S. citizens, and it's nothing that the court could do about it. Like, they could do something about it once you're gone, like Supreme Court, and make rulings, but the lower court circuit don't have no say-so. They can't do nothing with Trump.
So I just want to make sure. This is only if you have a felony already and you're incarcerated, or if you had a felony in the past.
Not they just come, like, you if you had a felony in the past, you good.
Okay.
You should be. They shouldn't be just messing with nobody, whatever the case may be. But you see what they doing in D.C. Ain't no telling who they gonna mess with.
Well, all I can say is don't be out there doing no crimes, and if you do, you better know how to swim. Because you're finna get
But
sent
yeah, I
across the
think
water
this.
somewhere.
I think the era of crime need to just they need to let that just fall to the wayside
Absolutely. Yes. Stop doing
cause cause
crime.
cause ain't nothing shaking right now, man. Ain't nothing shaking, and this shit about to get brutal in the months and years to come, man.
Man,
It's gonna get brutal, man.
learn a
I
trade,
think
man.
something
Try to
wrong with
learn a
our
trade.
system, man. I think something wrong with our system, man.
Well, it's definitely flawed in certain areas.
No, I'm talking about our stream yard and shit. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
What
what's
happened?
happening?
Hey,
No,
Yeah.
what's
I'm
going
just
on?
looking at the views, man. But I'm looking at the comments, and it look like something
Don't
don't
worry
look
about
right.
that right now. Hey.
Yeah, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. But yeah, so I just think that if you're out there doing crime, man, hang it up, man. Hang it up right now. Figure out something else, man. Figure another hustle, man. Figure another hustle, something legit, because they really not playing, man.
Yeah. I'm sad you guys got to stop doing crime. Yeah, my era, we did what we did. Yep. Sad that you can't do it no more. Get your behind in the house. Go pick up a book. Learn something different than how to do something illegal.
So
Sorry.
crazy.
Nah, it's
I
over
mean,
with,
we
man.
from the era where criminals wasn't taking pictures. I mean, if we did, it'd be one or two flicks at the club, and even that some cats wasn't doing. Now, these youngsters want everybody to see everything that they doing. Why would you be a criminal if you're doing it for the gram?
I'm gonna say this: all these popping cities that think they so popping, this what they're about to be subject to.
And the feds are about 30 agents deep at this checkpoint right now to apparently stop people for seatbelts, blinkers, or tints on their cars, stopping the real bad crime that is plaguing DC. So why do you need Homeland Security investigation to manage if they're not wearing their seatbelt? Someone riddle me that. And why do you need 30 people standing around doing nothing with our tax dollars at a checkpoint if it's about seatbelts and safety? Someone please tell me. So the cops and the feds are about 30 agents deep at this checkpoint right now to apparently stop people for seatbelts.
Yo, so obviously that ain't about no goddamn seatbelts and tits. You can see that. But boy, oh boy, you better not have no crime going on. You better not have no felonies. Pull over, man. You got felony, they're gonna run your name. You got felony, pull over. You ever had a felony? Pull over, they run your name. You're an immigrant, pull over. This is how they plan, and they're gonna do this shit in every state. But all the calls coming in from that shit, Alligator Island, they out there talking about they being treated like goddamn animals. Some of these people was law-abiding citizens that ain't break no crimes or nothing, and they like, yo, call, tell the papers, tell somebody that this is going on down here at Alligator Island. We're not being treated fair. They saying that we're not in custody or whatever the case may be. We're not being, we're being detained and we're being deported. We're waiting for deportation. We've been here 30 days and we're being treated. They in there rioting at Alligator Island, man.
Yeah, that shit, they said that shit inhumane.
They in there rioting in Alligator Island. What is going on in our country right now? And we can't. Everybody. I mean, we're gonna turn the blind eye to one of our people.
Law-abiding citizens on Alligator Alley?
Yeah,
Citizens.
yeah, yeah. People don't got
That's sad.
deported. That been citizens. This guy still sitting in Venezuela. That was a citizen that was taking care of his disabled children. He's still sitting in Venezuela. Absolutely,
I okay.
absolutely.
I if he was a
And now he got
citizen,
to wait for, like I said, what I was just talking about. He got to wait for Supreme Court to make a final decision or if he could get back, because the courts already said he could get back, but Trump disregarding everything the court said.
No reason at all. Just denying it. He's a
And
citizen.
I ain't get to
He's a
that
legal
yet.
citizen. He was sworn in. Hey man, I just want the neighborhood safe, man. If we asking why is it only happening in black neighborhoods, I guess we just gonna turn a blind eye to the fact that this is where we get affected. This is where we get affected. We just watched a football practice yesterday where cats is shooting guns. I mean that's why.
Understandable.
That's why they're in the black neighborhoods. I'm sorry, guys.
Understandable. But this right here is a direct target, right? This is they're about to start instilling the fear in the black people. This is why they targeting the black neighborhoods. We're next on the agenda. The homegrown folk. We next on the agenda. Oh, y'all niggas think this y'all land. I'm gonna show y'all this ain't y'all land. Get your ass out of here.
All right. So scaring us how? Because I'm hearing a lot of legal law-abiding citizens born here in the United States of America, working, going to work, saying that they'd rather have that instead of crime. I'd much rather be able to walk down the street and see a bunch of guns by the National Guard than see a bunch of thugs in my neighborhood that don't even live there. They just here doing whatever dirt they doing because they feel like ain't nothing I can say to them.
Ohio, this North Carolina, the same type of thing going on right here, where he said, I live in a white neighborhood and they shooting on highways, banks being robbed by white people, so miss me with that. And the same thing going on down here in North Carolina.
Nah, that's
These
fact.
banks get hit all the time on a regular basis. Probably a bank getting hit right now. This is a fact.
Okay, all right. So what we're saying is, make sure you get the criminals out the white neighborhoods too. Because I don't care what I care about is my people. So if they come in to police my people, which I don't know what the media says, I just know what I want to finish this. I just know what my family and friends have had to deal with. The murders of different family members, the murders of different friends. I'm tired of people going away for 60, 70 years. I'm tired of it. I rather it be policed and supervised as opposed to having the OGs and the street security guards doing their job because they're not doing a good job. It's been going on forever, man. Like as long as and as far as people saying crime been around forever, maybe because we have never taken major extreme tactics to stop it.
I care about equality too, and I care about fairness, man. Like, it's a such thing as they got a search and seizure law for a reason, where you couldn't just illegal stop and search people. That shit is in the law for a reason, right? When you start doing shit like that, then you're breaking the law. So we're not calling this shit how it's supposed to be called. That's my thing. You targeting people. That's what you're doing. Right? That's my main thing. Like, be fair, yo. You're breaking the law. And America sees you breaking the law. The government sees you breaking the law. And they're not saying anything.
So when someone is stopped, right, targeted, because of the assumption that they might be doing something wrong and they're not, don't they have rights to go ahead and fight that legally to make it sure that this was a racial profile situation? Now, in the situations where they do profile and they find people that got weapons and things like that, drugs, whatever it is that they shouldn't have, isn't that a good thing?
I try to explain to you all the time, sir. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Right? The police may know you're innocent, right? And once they put that black and white on paper, right? And once they put that black and white on paper, right? It's liable to stick, right? You know why? Because a lot of us can't afford attorneys. It's liable to stick. When they put that, they got a whole system behind. If you go look up crime law, right? If you go look up case law, right? 99.9% of the people that get profiled, right? All the arrest reports say the same shit. We smelled the burning of marijuana. All of these, you could go look it up right now. Anybody on the joint could go look it up right now. Anybody that gets racial profiled, the paperwork says the same thing in every state, every city across the goddamn nation. This shit is a setup that's been rigged, right? And
So,
I'm just saying, be fair.
all right. So, is it illegal for your car to smell like marijuana? No, right?
It is
Correct.
illegal. That gives them probable cause. See, this is how they
Hold
flex,
on,
yo.
Ekim. Hold on, Ekim. Let's take it one step at a time. So it gives them probable cause to search your vehicle, right? Okay. Now, what did they find? Because I don't think if it just smells like weed. Like if I'm at my house, I'm smoking weed in my garage, right? In my car, it's gonna smell like weed. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you pull me over and you say it smells like marijuana and you don't find anything, what do they have on me? Or I could be wrong.
You
I'm
said
not doing nothing illegal.
if
I
you
don't
don't
got no
have
illegal
nothing, right?
drugs. I don't
You
got
said
no. If
you
I'm not
you
gonna have nothing, I'm not gonna have nothing
you
illegal
saying
in my
if you
car.
don't have nothing,
Right.
and
I'm not
they
gonna have
stop
nothing
you
illegal in my
and
car.
do that, it don't
Right.
matter, sir. They already broke the law.
Right. And that's my right now to fight against them because I didn't have nothing illegal in my car.
But so you can go try to if you ain't had nothing illegal in your car. But some
Right. But
people
that's what
might
I'm saying.
have
If you
something
do have
illegal in
something
their
illegal
car.
in your car, go ahead and get them hands behind the back. You out of here.
See,
Don't have
that's
nothing illegal
wrong
in
though,
your car.
son. They
I
breaking the
get what you're
law to get
saying.
arrested.
I agree with you,
Two
Ekim.
wrongs don't make it right, yo. They breaking the
Unfortunately,
law to get an arrest.
but I don't agree with the law. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're doing something illegal, you're gonna have to go to jail, man. Especially if it's something violent. I'm sorry. If you got like a gun in the car, you shouldn't have one. You don't got a license for it. Come on, you got to go
So
to
let me
prison,
switch
dog.
that
I'm
on you,
sorry.
sir. Let me
Huh?
switch that same narrative, the same way you came, right? Police
Okay.
pull you over. Oh, we smell the burning scent of marijuana here. Step out the car, sir. Right? You step out the car. You know you ain't got nothing in the car. They come out the car with a gun, though. Right? Now they got a police report, right? So I can break it down to you how this shit could go. They've been planting shit on us for years. It's many ways this shit could go. That's why two wrongs don't make it right. Be straight up and down all across the board. Don't break they breaking the law to get a criminal off the street. No, don't do that. Follow your own rules, your own laws that y'all abide by supposedly.
Okay. Now see, now I can understand what you're saying right there. So what you're basically telling me is that the police are going to use an illegal tactic to illegally put a vehicle, a firearm, or some drugs in your vehicle just because I'm coming home from work. I get you. I don't see why, but I believe it does happen. And I think the people they do it
That
to,
shit
I
happen more
believe
than
the
you
people.
know.
I believe, yeah, because I believe the people that they do it to, and I'm not condoning this. I believe the people that they do it to is people that's actually criminals, and they trying to force a charge on them because they know that they've been doing some illegal stuff. And I'm not
No,
saying that
it could
that's
go
right.
like this,
I'm
sir.
not saying that's right. I'm not
It could
saying
go
that's
like
right.
this. It could go
Yeah.
like this. You get stopped, right, one day, and you and the police having a back and forth. You ain't did nothing dirty. You got the license and everything, but y'all having a dialogue, and now that police don't like you, and he fucking with you all the time, right? He understand you a past criminal, somebody that did something in your past, and you made a mistake before in your past. Now he know how he could get over on you. All right, he like playing with guns. He like, all right, next time I see him, I got something for his ass. You
I just
got
think
these guys that play these games all the time, yo.
I believe that, but I just think that that's such a rare occurrence. And the
No,
truth
oh,
is,
absolutely.
unfortunately,
I need to start. We need to build this platform up because I need the guys to step in. It's
I really
people that
need them
been
to
through
step in,
this.
but they have to be honest, Kim, because if they're going to be honest, I'm going to respect it. Because a lot of guys feel like just because I didn't get caught doing it, I wasn't doing something illegal. Guess what? If you don't get caught, you're still doing something illegal.
That's how I felt, right? Because they racially profiled me. I can say this 1,000 times. That's how I beat 8 counts out of 12 counts. They racially profiled me. They didn't have nothing on me, right? I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I ain't break no traffic laws. I'm sitting at a light, and in the police report, you know what they said? That I was in and out of traffic. I was doing this and that, and I was at a light. I was at a red light. Y'all was at a red light.
It
I ain't
wasn't
break no
regular cops
laws.
that pulled you over though, right? It was like DTs.
It was the DTs that put me over, but them was the ones that saw me. They saw me at the light at that block. I'm sitting at the light on the other end of that block, and when I rolled past them, I plucked the joint out the car. Right? Not
Something
thinking,
illegally, Kim.
no, not nothing illegal. A bogey. I plucked
That's littering.
a bogey out the
You see,
car, right? And when I peeped, I
hold on.
said,
But
"Oh
you
shit!"
Kim,
I said, "Yo, that's for YT boys in there." I'm telling my man and shit. He like, "Yo, go, go." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't going. We ain't did nothing, right? We ain't did nothing." I plugged. When I seen them make the U-turn, now I'm like, "Yo, I should have took off." By the time I get to the next block, they already swarming me. I'm like, "How the fuck they swarming me? They closing me in. I ain't did nothing." When I finally get the police report, they make up all this bullshit on how they got to search the car and do all this bullshit. Y'all lied. Y'all lied the whole time, and I got convicted for that shit and was facing 22 and a half years. So when I be saying I'm passionate about this shit, I'm passionate about this shit.
nah, I feel you, and that's a terrible way for them to have. I don't know what they knew, but at the end of the day, and just being honest, did you have anything illegal in the car?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You,
You know I had
you,
that Roscoe with me. You know what I mean? You know I had that Roscoe with me. I'm outside on a late night, man. I ain't playing.
and
You know
that's
what I'm
terrible.
saying? But I ain't looking for no trouble. But this one thing, so
You know
I
what
was
make me
doing
think
this
though,
every
Kim?
day.
Wonder how they knew you had something in that car. I guess it might have been some of your cool black brother
Yeah,
informants, if
somebody,
you know what I mean.
somebody
If you
alerted
know
him.
what I mean. You see
You
what I'm
stop
saying?
that car right there. That car stand out. If you stop that car right there, I'm telling you, you gonna get something on them. And I know that somebody did that because they knew every day I kept the Roscoe on. Right? They wasn't messing with me at all. Just so happened somebody happened to get a jam,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then dominoes start falling.
One piece at a
But in
time. I got you.
their police report didn't say that. They tried to say I was swerving and I was doing this, and I'm like, I never swerved. I sat
Oh,
at the light.
I read the report. I read the report, boy.
You was
I
at the
was like,
light.
what?
Y'all lying.
They gave every piece of whatever they could try to say to make it seem like you was like. I was like, man. I said, man, Kim doing all this and he going to work every day. Sheesh. What did
Yo,
he do?
yeah. They tried to make it seem high profile, and that's why I stretched it out. I was paying my lawyer to stretch it out to make it not high profile no more. Knock this
Mm-hmm.
thing down, get the crazy, this, that, and the third.
You
Cause
was
they
home
start
before you
coming.
got sentenced, though, right? You was home before you got sentenced, though.
I was
You
home for
had
2 years.
right.
I
I
was home
remember.
for
Yeah,
2 years, and the
yeah.
judge said enough is enough. Go get him off the street. And they came and snatched me up. And when they snatched me up, I just got prepared for the fight. I said, yo, I was already putting it together how I was gonna fight. Right? First, let me get the TV cameras, this, that, and the third. That's when I knew I was railroaded, when I couldn't get the cameras. They're like, nah, every 90 days the cameras switch up. And I'm like, how? If somebody kills somebody out here, y'all had them cameras 2 years, 2 years back. Y'all don't care. Why y'all can't get my information? They get the cameras, I blow the whole case up. I blow the whole police station up, though. The whole department in jail, I blow them all up. Because now I'm suing. Regardless
Yeah,
of what I had in the car, because what y'all
right.
did
Yeah,
was illegal. And if I could have proved what y'all did
right.
was illegal, I beat the whole case.
Now, I will say this. I mean, I know I'm talking about what I'm talking about not doing nothing illegal. And, you know, it was sad that you had to go away for that. And they did get you illegally, right? I don't agree with the tactics that they was using. I don't think that you should pull somebody over just because they ain't did nothing wrong. But, I got a good feeling they got something in that car. I
The
think that's
thing
corny.
is, when
I
they
agree
know
with that.
you,
But
or when they
I
know you
pray
or
that the
know
brother
about
stop
you,
being illegal.
that's when you become a target, especially in these inner cities where it's crime written and stuff like that. If you out at a certain time of night, you a target. The police is targeting you. Oh shit! Look who out here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, let's get him. Let's whoop him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I shouldn't have been out there 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, riding around doing nothing. I'm dropping somebody off. I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have been on the highway on the way home. Cause
It
I know
seemed
what
like
I got.
that's
I know I got the mother load in the car.
it seemed like that's a lot of times the problem. You try to do a favor for somebody, drop them off, and that's when
And
something happens. You know what I mean?
that's when it all falls down. All falls down. You can play it back in your head like a cassette tape. Kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. What Flop? Flop probably in a meeting or something.
Moving around, feel like I got a little motion going this morning, but it's all good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nah, but I feel you though, Kim. My main thing though, man. I get it. I never don't want to try to sound like I'm pro police or pro government. I know it might sound that way. I'm just pro not messing with my neighborhood, bro. Stop seeing my people go away to prison. Stop trying to make it cool to kill each other. And unfortunately, it seems like that's what we do. We make it cool to be killing each other. And then as soon as let a cop kill one Indianaga, we in outrage.
I'm a strong advocate for staying out of them prisons.
We ain't doing nothing to Ray in them, though. We ain't got nothing to say to Ray in them.
I'm a strong advocate for staying out of them prisons, right? Because they try to cage us like animals, but that's not what they doing. They caging us so we can become animals. You know what I mean? They want us to become animals. That's why they cage us and do us the way they do us. They want us to be comfortable.
I don't like the prison system.
They want us to be comfortable with eating anything. They're trying to turn us into animals. And we gotta break the chain, man. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta stay out of their system.
Yeah, because think about it, Kim. What do they do when they lock you up? They put you in a cage. You can't go nowhere. I believe that the prison system needs to be done differently. I don't know how we do it because it's hard to keep a bunch of criminals to not go nowhere unless you put locks on the doors and they can't go nowhere. So I don't know what to do, man. Maybe we got to do.
I'm an advocate for more. I wish I could do something to be a part of the jails. Like, I'm an advocate for more programming, more giving people more skills, HVAC program. They do that in a lot of the jails, but giving people more electricians and, carpenters, give people some skills to learn in jail other than just sitting us there. And when we ain't got no job, we on a cell, we walking around, we mean mugging, niggas beefing with that girl on the phone. Like, it's a stress.
Those should be the options. You got two options when you go to prison. We can lock you up in a cage 23 and 1, or we can put you in school to learn something, to get a trade so when you do go home, you can make yourself some money without saying, I ain't know how to make money no other way.
Word up.
Because I think, and as far as what you could do, Kim, when Bull came home, man, that was his biggest thing, man. He was going back to the prisons, man. He was like a deacon or just whatever he was doing. He was going back to preach to the prisoners. Dwight Gooden was one of them. And I remember him. He still to this day most likely got a good relationship with Doc Gooden.
Wow.
The pitcher for the Mets. He was going down to talk to people. And, he got a big business now, doing great. 2 businesses now, 3 actually. But, doing big things. He took advantage. He went away. I think I want to say this somewhere between 2 and 5 years. I'm not sure exactly. But he definitely came home with a plan, and he ain't been back since. Wow. We talking over 25 years now he been home. 20 years.
How you feel about this, sub?
Let me check it out.
Now I'm about to drop a bomb. Right?
Okay, go ahead first.
I'm about to drop a bomb. So people that can't read this, right? Say state of North Carolina. Your Medicaid, if anybody is on Medicaid is in North Carolina or whatever, be prepared for your Medicaid to be cut by October 1st. By October 1st. Anybody out there that's dependent on Medicaid, be prepared for your Medicaid to be slashed by October 1st. October 1st.
Now, Is there a plan behind that? Because for what I was originally in understanding of was that there's a lot of people that's getting these benefits that's really not even getting these benefits and or taking advantage of these benefits illegally. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But I'm assuming that they're trying to get the people off that's fraudulently using these things off and then give the people that really need the help they need.
I think it's a trick, not a trick, but a ploy. I guess it's almost the same as a trick to get people. This is all wrapped around that fear that I've been talking about, making us need them for something, want them for something, having to say, "Yo, we agree with you. Whatever you say, sir. Yeah, we're rolling with you, Trump. Please just give us some assurance. Please, sir, give us this." So this shit is all a setup, man. That's how I feel. Like everything is playing together. But if anybody could go look up or want to look up Project 2025, right, and Project 2030, you look up both of them. All this shit is all in together. And you see the plans they got in store. This is all part of the plan, man. This is all part of the plan, man. And I keep saying, I've been saying since the show started, keep your eyes open, be prepared, and stay on point. Because this shit is happening faster than you think. It's happening faster than you think. And they talk about October 1st, they cutting Medicaid. You cutting Medicaid when kids go back to school?
Yeah, that's wicked.
That's what you're doing? Yeah, we let them get in school for a few months, get their physicals, whatever they need, and it's over. Click, 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 click. So I'm just saying, stay on point. We need to just get our business affairs in order and worry about the tribe, man. Start worrying about the tribe, man. Get these young knuckleheads, get them in order, and worry about the tribe. Yo, we got to do for self, man. And it's showing that we got to do for self. We got to grow our own foods. They trying to feed us their foods. They trying to feed us all this stuff that's no good for us. Because they want to depopulate. You got Bill Gates saying this stuff numerous times out his mouth about depopulation. How you plan on doing that, man? The plan already been in effect since the vaccines, since all this food and GMO food and stuff he so-called got, and he trying to put on the shelves. All this shit is set up, man. All is set up.
I sure hope they ain't putting nothing in my cold brew, because you already
I hope
know
not either, bro.
I'm on that thing right there, boy. But yeah, I feel you though.
Hey,
That food ain't no
Ohio,
good for
I
us
never
no
knew
more.
you
Is
was
food
no
even
damn
still
cop.
food?
Hold up.
What happened?
I never knew Ohio was no damn. Oh, unhealthy. He said cop. I thought he said I was an unhealthy cop. I was about to say, what the hell?
Nah, I'm about to say they
Nah, he
done
said
made
cop
that
said
man
I
the
was high. I
police,
told him,
man.
nah, here's my blood pressure medication. It makes my eyes red. If it wasn't for Sid Wife, I would have been locked up. Is that fair? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And they do stuff like this, yo. They could walk up to your car and say, "You all right, sir?" Just because they got the body cam on. Your eyes look a little dilated. Can you step out the car? You know you ain't had a drink, you ain't smoked nothing, you ain't did nothing. But soon they say step out the car, you got to step out the car. Now, once you step out the car is no longer your domain. That's the whole trick.
I know if he
That's
had
the
something
whole
illegal in
trick.
that car, if he had something illegal in that car, Sid
But
Wife and
regardless of
nobody
something
else wouldn't
illegal
be
in
able
the
to do
car or
nothing.
not, if you stay in the car is your domain. You don't have a search warrant. Why do I have to get out my car?
Well, they snatched that boy up out the car in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Snatched him out.
and the cop keeps saying he ain't the sheriff or whoever is over the department keeps saying he ain't bringing no charges on the cop and ain't nobody gonna make him change his mind. Understandable, I get it. But they consistently out here
But then we
going
found out
against.
that the kid had no driver's license, had the knife in the
That's
car.
probable cause
I
right
don't know
there.
what else he had, right? But what I do
That's
know
why I said
is
he. Remember when I
that
said he was dead wrong in the
yeah,
beginning? He was dead wrong because you already gave him probable cause. You ain't had no L's. that gives them probable cause also.
Health insurance is expensive. I saw what I see that, but if you have a job and you're paying health insurance, it comes right out your check. You won't miss
Hey,
nothing
Jay,
you
I'm
don't
so
got.
glad you said that, my brother. Why
Nah,
you think the kid Mangione
it's
get
expensive when
that,
you putting
Pop?
that family on that thing, man. That thing get
But
crazy. That thing
for
get
one
goofy.
person, it's expensive. When you put the whole family on it, the prices come down, guys. I'm
Yo,
sorry, but I
the
wish we was
guy
in
just
Canada.
got killed.
I wish we was in Canada. Healthcare is free.
Yeah, let me bust y'all bubble real quick. Not even bust y'all bubble, just
Oh, word?
bust
I
your.
ain't even know that, sir.
Yo, so y'all remember the kid Mangione that killed the healthcare
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
CEO?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So why you don't hear about him? They trying to
Oh,
make the case. They trying to make the case less high profile, right? You know why?
because you're gonna beat
Because
it.
they under investigation right now.
Oh, that's why I know they was under
They under
investigation now.
investigation right now, so they want to make his shit die down. Right? This is a game that America plays, yo. If this boy walk on that and we saw him walk up to that man, pop him 2 times in the melon, and they let that boy walk, y'all telling me justice fair? I keep telling y'all, Lady Justice wears the blindfold. She don't care how heinous the crime is.
Well, I'm
It's
not in
about what you
100%
could
agreement
prove.
with that. Yeah, but I'm not in 100% agreement with that because I know a lot of killers that's walking the streets. I know a lot of people that didn't kill nobody in jail. So I would like it to be what it is. If you killed somebody heinously and then you killed all the witnesses,
How
come
about
on,
this,
man. Come
I
on,
know
man.
niggas in jail for bodies that ain't never killed nobody.
Right, that's what I was saying. I'm not saying I agree with the reversal role. Yes, it's a bad thing, but I just wish that we could get down to the real nitty gritty. If you killed the thing is this: you see somebody kill somebody in your neighborhood, you know if you say something, you're gonna get killed. So people don't want to say nothing. Come on, man, that's the worst.
I
You
mean,
can't tell the truth no more.
if you're from the streets, the rules is you ain't supposed to say nothing,
That's why I'm saying, man, it ain't
right?
no street rules,
If a
man.
civilian
Anybody that's
see it,
doing
then
street lifestyle right now, unfortunately, your life is a myth. They should make an island just for street dudes. All y'all street dudes, go
Alligator.
over there, kill each other, run it how you want to run it. But over here, and I guess we'll call it grassland, because we ain't in the streets. We on this grass. We trying to live life. We want to see our children grow and flourish. I'm tired of seeing people bury their children. It's terrible, bro. We all been there. All three of us on this phone, on the channel. Come on, man. And I'm sure there's people in the chat. Y'all ain't tired of it?
stuff. I've been tired of it. I was tired of it when I got jammed up. I didn't think I was gonna get jammed up. I thought I was gonna find my way to the promised land. It don't always work like that. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what a
So
lot of people try to do. They try to keep
so
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
no, because you're trying to do wrong to make right. You know what I'm saying? And that don't never work. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you might want it to work, and it seemed like it's working. Oh, this is about to take off, and it don't work. It don't work. And sometimes you gotta realize the shit you ain't good at. If you consistently getting arrested over and over for the same damn shit over and over, hang it the fuck up. You're not good at that.
You know what's cheaper than healthcare? Exercise. One of our biggest problems is we don't exercise. Eating the right foods, that's another big problem.
That's
Healthcare
one of the
expenses go
main
down
things.
if you exercise and eat the right foods.
It's hard to eat right, right? When they've been giving us bullshit to eat all
I
our
agree.
life.
I'm
Including
addicted to
putting
this bull
fluoride in
S.
our toothpaste, right?
Yes, I'm
Including putting
addicted to it. Y'all
fluoride in our
already know how I
toothpaste,
feel.
right?
I wish I
Including
didn't like all this bad food.
putting fluoride and stuff like that in our toothpaste. So they've been destroying all along. It's up
You
for
know what I
us to
don't
correct it, though. It's up for us to correct it and not let the same things continue on for generation and generation down to. We can't continue to keep letting this shit happen. Once you know better,
Top
you're
of the
going
top,
to do
dog.
better.
right. You know what I do though, Kim? Because like I said, I done been in ICU 3 times, and every time my people want to tell me, "Oh, sub, you got to change up this, you got to change up that." I look them stone cold square in the eye, and I say something that's like this: I'm comfortable with dying, man. I'm finna eat my ribs
You know,
square in the face. Square in the
Stuff's
face.
crazy.
So I
Square
just
in the
got
face.
comfortable with. I just got comfortable with that I'm gonna die, right? Once I had the full understanding of this body just being a host. You know what I'm saying? So once I got comfortable with that and understood that, I understand my mom. I'm probably see my moms and all of them again. They somewhere in the universe, right? We connected with this mother. They somewhere, right? So I know it ain't really no end for us.
Now I will say
It's
this.
an end to this. It's gonna be an end to this shell that I call a body. It's gonna be an end to that, but your spirit don't go. Your spirit lives on.
I believe that. Now I will say this. Now I have made alterations to my diet. I exercise a little bit more. I need to exercise a lot more, but I do a little more. And although I'm comfortable with the outcome, right, I do have people that need me here, right? So I'm not that selfish that I'm just smacking. Because I don't know if y'all saw me when I was 300 something pounds. I can have some pictures of Big Sub on here to show y'all.
I
I'm
ain't
talking
see
about when the
that. I
cheeks
must
was
have
like
missed that. I
this.
must have
You was
been
locked
gone.
up. My neck was like this. I'm eating lobster, butter lobster. Oh, you know what I mean? I was going crazy, dog.
Stuff
I was
crazy.
going ham. I'm gonna start putting some of them pictures up, man. Twin lobster tails, ha ha ha. Man, butter, extra butter, all the best. Nothing but the finest of breads. You know what I'm talking about? Give me nothing but the finest of breads. And I was chilling. I was walking, waddling. Cats, yo, Michi was like, yo, sub, where your neck at? I ain't had no neck, dog. But, you know, I'll keep it in moderation. I want to hang around for a few more years. I want to see some grandbabies, you know what I'm saying, prayerfully. I want to enjoy life a lot longer. But, you know what I'm going to go do every now and again? You know what I mean? I got to go see my man, Chef Mo, for them ribs.
Hey, Ohio. Hey, Ohio, did you hear, like, I hear what you said about the problem of chemicals in the food and the water. That's what I'm saying about this brain-eating amobia that's going around, right? They said getting through your nose, right? Through regular tap water or whatever the case may be, right? So you saying I can't take a shower? This is shit you saying? Like, what are you saying, man? What type of fear you trying to steal in the people that children out here and people dying from brain-eating amobias from a drop of water that might get up in their nose and get up in their brain? Yeah, man, this shit ain't right, man. They Hood said hella rib tips.
He already know how I get down. Burnt ends. Come on, man. I eat the fat, the gristle, everything. I don't play around with this type of stuff.
Gristle, everything.
Everything. I don't even play around. Don't even look at me when I'm eating. You'll be embarrassed.
But your health is everything, sir.
Yes, it is. It is.
All
It is.
that, like a lot of that stuff is like reversible now. Like, and you know what I be seeing a lot now? I be seeing, China found the cure for cancer. And the black doctor, she found the laser removal surgery stuff for the cancer, and it's 100% effective. And now all this stuff y'all been knew y'all could do. This stuff y'all been knew y'all could do, man. Been knew y'all could do. Y'all want to give people radiation and make them sicker, and you know, like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Natalie said rib tips and dog paws. Yeah.
Okay. I ain't never tasted dog taste like that, but my dog Stone better watch out if they ain't got no rib tips around the way. Oh, let me stop. Peter might jump on me. That's a joke.
Yo, that's my thing, Day Hood. Do we think God put us here to die from disease? He put us here to have the cure, with the cures and everything right here on this land. He put us here with everything that we need. Before it was turned into medicine, we had cures for everything.
I agree with that. It's a lot of natural medication on the earth already. Yes, I agree
Come
with
on,
that.
man. That shit was already here. It was already here when he put us here. You
I
know,
always talk about dandelion.
they say bees is possibly not from here.
Okay, I never heard that one, but okay.
Yeah. I'm just throwing something out there.
I know I
But
used to see a lot of
and see,
dandelion when
I
we was
throw little
kids.
random stuff out there, but
Now
I
I
will
know they
have to
sell
explain.
dandelion root. and I
the
don't see it
whole
on the streets.
the whole reasoning for that, the honey and all that shit. So because they saying we're not from here. You heard they said that they expected big black aliens to come off these ships, 10 feet or 15-foot aliens and stuff. Who you think they talk about?
See that's where my level of knowledge gets cut off right there. When if I do see some folks that's 10, 15 feet tall, what could I really do?
10 feet, 15 tall. I'm saying they look like you though. Yeah, Ohio, you know the Anunnaki. Everybody don't pay attention to that stuff though, yo. And I'd be like, yo, wow. All this stuff was before the Bible. All this stuff was
Mm,
before the Torah. All this stuff was before all that stuff we know.
I
Wow.
just don't.
All them
I just,
books come from the Anunnaki, from the
I
Sumerian
think
text.
I think all of that comes after the creator, the one and only creator that created all these Anunnakis or whatever we talking
The
about. Like I
creator
said,
is involved in these Sumerian texts.
right. However, I think
he
that he
is
made it
involved,
clear that these are lowercase gods. These are not the God
including
Almighty of all, and I don't think that
in,
they're
in,
stronger than him.
including Enlil, who they say is supposed to be Yahshua, who's supposed to be Jesus, who's supposed to be right. He is Jesus before Jesus, I guess. I don't like before they named the term Jesus. But yeah, all that stuff is already written. That's why I'll be. That's why I've been be stressing like, yo, why nobody pay attention to that shit?
Right. I only
And then
believe in the
you'll
one
really
Son
see
of
where the
God,
books
Jesus
come
Christ.
from.
I don't believe in all
Once
that
you
other stuff.
understand the Sumerian text, you'll understand where all the books come from. You'll be like, oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what's going on. I see where E coming from there. All this stuff was before this. Right? And then you go to the pyramids, and all the stuff is up in the pyramids, right? That's coming from Samaria. I'm not saying that this stuff is the truth, but we had a black Madonna and her son Heru, who was immaculate conception birth, right? In ancient Kemet, black people, right? But his name was Heru. But I'm just,
I believe
you know,
there was thousands of years between the creation of Earth and when Jesus Christ was actually born, which he died and came back, rose again. Some people agree, some people disagree. I'd rather not debate that. And like I always try to say, the text of the Bible, there are some missing pieces, and you can go deeper into it and figure it out. But the ones that are there explain, not leaning on
now
your own knowledge. So even if you know all these things, what exactly can we do if the Anunnaki come walking through? What could we do?
nothing. You one of their
And what I'm
children.
going to do
You
is
one of their children.
I'm going to rely on my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to make sure I get handled correctly. But that's just my personal thing. And like I said, I'm not here to debate that
I
today.
understand. I understand. I be trying to. I just be trying to say like the reason we're not like the YT people is because we are like these people. The people who really they saying created us. You'll hear the story of the creation in the Sumerian text. We're like them. That's why we're not like the YT people. We're exactly in that image, right? It wasn't really a Eden, but not a Garden of Eden. It was an Eden though, but it was like a place where they did modified genetics. Now, remember what I said, sir? This stuff was wrote about before the Bible, before the Torah, before Quran, before all of this stuff. What are they talking about? Altered DNA and all this stuff. Where's this story coming from? What are we talking about? Where is this story Adam coming from and Eve coming from? When we know damn sure they wasn't the first people on the earth.
I believe dinosaurs was on Earth also, but they
I
could not
believe
read to the
dinosaurs was
best of
on the
my
earth,
knowledge.
absolutely. I believe the earth went through periods. I believe the earth was black at one time, just like Mars, with nobody on it.
Right. And then
I
God
believe
created
that the
man.
work went
And
through
that,
cycles and cycles. It's been destroyed. It's been here 8 billion years. I mean, it's been
and,
destroyed numerous times, and
and-
life comes back.
right. And then the one and only true and living God created man in the likeness of his own image.
But what I'm saying is,
And
before
all of
Adam,
that came before
before
all of that.
before what I'm saying is before Adam and Eve, it was other human species. That's why our genetics got modified. That's why we're smart the way we are now.
I wouldn't say human species.
You know why the forbidden fruit, you couldn't eat the forbidden fruit? It gave you knowledge,
that
right?
that
We're
you
not
were not
supposed to be as
that we should
wise as
not
we
have
are.
had access to.
We're not supposed to be as wise as we are, right?
I could oftentimes see that because we so wise that we tell God he was wrong, that I was born a man but I want to be a woman instead, so legally I should have the right to change that. So yeah, that's the type of knowledge I would rather man not have.
Even the knowledge to sin, to kill people, all of that.
Right. Yo,
That
yeah.
all
Now
of
you
that,
talking.
all
Yes,
of that
yes.
knowledge that we
Right.
got, we wasn't supposed to have,
Right. I would
which
like to
created
walk
a
around butt
war.
naked. I would like to
Which,
walk around butt naked, but I was told that you should wear clothes. I don't
which
like clothes.
created a war between I guess you want to say the lowercase gods, Inky and Enlil, the two brothers,
Okay.
right? Because the fruit was eaten and everything went crazy. But that forbidden fruit is the pineal gland. That's where the knowledge comes from. That's where the light bulb wake up in us. Right? But we haven't been full, like I say all the time, we ain't fully accessed our pineal gland because we don't know how. We've been so far removed from who we really are. We don't know how to tap into it. And the YT people have it also, but theirs is not like ours. It's decalcified. They can't do the things that we do. They can't stand out in the sun like we can. They can't stand that heat. You know what I'm saying? They like even with their hair, their nose hairs and the way they strand their hairs, for their protection. Right? We don't need that stuff. We don't need that stuff at all. And like I said, I'm not like I always believe like the Bible is a great book. I believe it's a lot of truth in it. But I also believe a lot of that truth is I don't want to say stolen, but a lot of that truth is taken from these artifacts that's already been here for generations and generations and thousands of years before the Bible. Once they found them tablets and all that other stuff, right? That stuff was taken from excavate from going around Egypt, going around Samaria, finding stuff. And this is the stuff they got from him. Now, when the Council of Nicaea got it, it turned into something totally different. Oh, this can't be in there. Book of Enoch, Book of Jubilees, no, get that out. Book of Adam, get that out of here. Like, certain things is just like, get it out of here, where they don't want you to hear this true story, this whole true story. Like, we're going to give you bits and pieces, and when to convince you that, all right, it's one true God, and you follow this, you're going to be a Christian, or you're going to be Muslim, or you're going to be this. And once I start getting into that, because I probably would have been a Muslim, 1,000%, because I've studied all the texts, had all the literature, but I probably would have been a Muslim if I wouldn't have got my hands on this original work and hearing that this is
Well,
thousands and thousands of years before the Bible. I'm like, oh, hold up. Let me see
well,
what's
I
going on.
mean,
Damn, this story is the same story.
and I hear where you're coming from, and I'm not saying that Grandma knew everything, but I do know her dying words was that she wanted all of her grandchildren to be saved. And I know that great grandma, hold on, great grandma died saying thank you, Jesus. And she could have been wrong also, which is fine. I'm gonna choose to go that route because, as y'all know, I wasn't even raised this way by no means.
I'm gonna
You know
say
what I
this,
mean?
right? At the time I was getting this knowledge or studying or whatever, right? When my mom's called me down the joint where I was at to tell me grandma was gone. The first thing I asked, did she suffer? You know what my mother said? I said, yeah. She said, yeah. And that crushed me. I'm like, how a woman of God suffer like that? How a woman that been in the church all her life suffer like that? You know, and I didn't get mad at God, right? Because I knew, you know, she was a little older. You know what I'm saying? It was probably her time to go, whatever the case may be. But I want to say our elders, a lot of our elders was wrong, bro.
What term
And,
of
and, and,
suffering
and,
though?
and I
Because you might
think
want to speak to my dad. I know for a fact my dad was there with her every single day,
I was about to say it
and I
didn't sound
never
like grandma
heard nothing
suffered.
about no
Yeah,
suffering.
I spoke to grandma like a
Man,
day
mommy
before she
told me
passed
she
away.
suffered, dog.
Well, your mother might
I
have had an interpretation of what suffering was,
yeah,
If
she
if
didn't sound
if
like
she
she was
hurting
suffering.
every day and her body hurting every day, that's suffering.
but that's
I fuck.
physical pain, letting you know that you're still alive. You're gonna feel
I
pain,
mean,
but that's
her
not
being still
suffering.
alive don't mean that she didn't suffer.
I just know that great grandma died thanking Jesus as she was dying. And grandma told me that quite often. I was not with grandma when she died. My father was, and no point in time was he saying she was suffering. She got to the point where she couldn't talk anymore, and she wrote it down on a piece of paper, her exact last words. I want all my grandchildren to be saved. And that piece of
But
paper is still in my somebody's possession. I believe my dad
but
has it, and he's
but what
probably
I'm
going to leave
saying
it to
is, right?
me.
Whether she, my mother told me she suffered. I said she probably didn't. That's even better for me, right?
Well, like I said, I don't know if she's. I'm not. What I'm saying is, you might just want to speak to my dad about it because Uncle Tony spent more time. He was just with her every day, and until she actually expired. And I just don't know if someone's interpretation because I might look, you might think I'm suffering, but my soul is going home with the Lord.
My thing is
And my
this.
soul
I
ain't
mean,
suffering at all. My physical
I,
is done.
well, I don't look at that like that. I
Okay.
look at suffering as pain, suffering, going through something. If you got cancer and you don't know where it's at, you suffering. You going through something, they don't know where it's at. It's all in your bloodstream. You suffering. My interpretation of it was that she suffered, right? Before she died. So regardless of all that though, right? I just wanted to say that a lot of times, yo, we follow our ancestors right into the stone, right? But sometimes our ancestors be wrong, bro. And it's up for us to go look for the shit and find out and see what was going on, what's real and what's not. I don't think grandma started wearing them African garbs later on in life out of sheer mistake. I don't think she did that. I think she started getting knowledge herself of who she was and who she was as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I thought being sick is suffering. I don't know, man. I don't know how people look at it. I don't know not one person that died from cancer peacefully. Not one person.
Maybe because they wasn't at peace. Because
Well,
some people don't
I know
mind
she was at.
dying. Some people
I
don't
knew.
mind going home with the Lord. Some people do. And that's when
Yeah,
you're suffering because you're trying to fight a fight that you took too long to start fighting. When you
yeah,
know that you when you know that you've lived a good dying a good death and you fought a good fight, you don't die fighting to live. You
no,
die fighting to be home with the Lord.
I believe she might have been at peace because that was the whole thing of her coming to visit me. You know what I'm saying? Making that
Right.
special trip to come see me. I think she was definitely at peace. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know, for like, did she suffer? You know what I'm saying? Like, did she go? Like, what was she going through? Like, I wanted to know that part. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been the part that broke me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing her suffer, go through whatever she was going, like that would have broke me. You
Yeah,
know what
that
I'm
was
saying? So it was
that was
probably
mommy last
best.
words to me. Don't let me suffer.
That was probably my best.
Okay.
That would have been my that would have been my breaking point, and it was probably best that they didn't tell me what she was going through because that would have had me worrying. I've been calling the streets, and my bid would have been a totally different bid. You know what I'm saying? And grandma knew me best because she was the one that delivered the message to people and telling them, don't tell them I'm sick and all that. So
I do know this. I do know this, E. Kim. I've seen a few people towards the end of death. I've never been with somebody when they actually took their last breath. But I know a lot of times if someone looking at you suffer, it's really because the meds and things that they're keeping you on is keeping you alive, as opposed to you just transitioning out. Like I have an
No,
uncle
the
that was
meds
on
making you
that was
feel good.
it's making your body not just go ahead and go ahead and shut down. Let me explain.
Yeah,
So
but
when
you
I
be
was
high.
so let me explain though. I had an uncle, rest in peace, right? He was on the machines for a few months before they finally pulled the plug, right? Now, was he actually still there, or was it just the machines keeping him alive? Because I believe right now to this day he'll technically still be alive if you have him on the machines. So it might look like, man, he's suffering. But technically, you the one prolonging his journey from going home with the Lord, I think. But I'm not gonna tell somebody I know my time. I do not resuscitate. Let me go ahead where I'm going. I ain't got time to play these games, man. I'm out of here. And I'm cool with
A
that.
lot of people got that do not resuscitate, man. I was working in a little old folks joint, man.
Yep.
And all they had around their
On
beds,
the
man, do
refrigerator.
not resuscitate on the refrigerator. I said, people just want to die, man. They just ready to go.
A lot of times, man, they ready to go home with the Lord. They think they're ready to die. It's like I'm not trying to be alive on your machines, man-made machines. That's not for me. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, be like I said, because I could be selfish at times, and there's people that want me here, and I still got children, grown adult, but young children. I'm gonna stay around and hang around for as long as I can. But there's gonna come a time where if I am in ICU again, or if I am in a position where it's my time to go, I'm gonna give everybody 2 weeks. Y'all got 2 weeks. After them 2 weeks up, go ahead and get these tubes and plugs up out me because I'm not trying to be a robot, man. Man, yeah.
With cancer, I be wanting people to like try more holistic route, man. It's like sometimes like look into it, man. Look into
Yeah.
soursop and
Yeah,
you
I
know
like that.
certain things. Like try something natural. You don't go into like
Yeah.
that radiation. Seemed like it's because Mr. Business went and did the radiation. They had the little patch on them and shit. And man, it was like getting him to the bed and he hurting every time I try to move him. I ain't like nothing about it, man. Like, and I'm like, man, this shit is out of control, man. And I watched him suffer, and that shit wasn't cool, man. I'm coming right home, and my business partner is a shell of itself. That shit was just like, what the hell is going on, you know? But I realized what's going on. I realized I gotta, step into my purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
I'm still trying to step all the way into mine, man. And my flesh be fighting against my soul all the time, man. I don't know why. Sometimes the things that I have learned as a child until today get in my own way. If I hadn't learned so many things
Damn,
that
son.
I fell in love with, I probably would have a lot more time left here on earth. I fell in
I'm
love with
about to
food.
say, if I could count the times on my head, I held myself back.
Mm-hmm.
Just held myself back. It's like, damn, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you realize, when I look at it, it's like, damn, did I really hold myself back, or am I stepping into my calling now? Like, is it happening now? You know what I mean? But
Yeah. I hate the
yeah,
fact that
man.
when I try to give my kids or somebody else's children or even family members some good advice that's truly good advice for their own selves, things that I've been through, it's like they barely want to listen. You know why? I sound like a hypocrite. Oh, I shouldn't be going out to the strip club, many strip clubs you been at, Uncle Sub? Dag, you got me. You see what I'm
Damn,
saying? I
I
shouldn't
just,
want to run down on 20, 30 women, Uncle Sub. You did it. Oh,
yeah,
you
I just
got me. You see
realized
what I'm
we got
saying? Go ahead.
two more damn things to talk about. God
Oh
damn.
wow. Well, go ahead. Let's speed it up. We
Now
got
we
about
tell.
12,
I mean,
17
this
minutes.
one about Trump is short. Check them out.
During the war, you can't have elections. So let me just say, 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
Yo, he don't be trying to hide shit, yo. Let me do this one more time. He ain't trying to hide nothing.
During the war, you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
So prepare for the next 2 to 3 years for a war to jump off with America and somebody, and whoa, no more elections? That's what you're telling me?
I don't quite agree with that, but I will say this. I don't understand why there's a limitation on how many terms you can serve. I don't understand that. Because if you're
So
voted
you want
back
him to
in, you
be
should be able to
Putin?
be, huh?
You want him to be Kim Jong-un and Putin?
No, I just want the American people to be able to elect whoever they choose to as many
And keep them
times
there
as the
until they
majority
tired
choose
of
to.
them?
Yeah. Or until that person steps down. Yeah. The way
That,
George
I mean, that
Washington.
might even work, sub. That might even work once we get him out of office. Once
I
we
mean,
get
it's
his
only
ass out
like
of
I
office.
said, man. This is August, and if you look, man, I mean, a lot of positive things going on. You may see some things that you see as negative. I just would like to see how it all tallies up a year from like next year, January. That'll be 1 year in office. Let's take a full look at the year, and keep the
So
books real.
why
I don't like fake numbers.
that's why I think he's gonna give us things to pacify us. That's gonna make us think, oh, he ain't that bad. Trump is okay. He all right, but he already passing the agenda, man. Project 2025, they say is already. He only been in the office 8 months. Has it been 8 months, and it's already 40% complete.
Woo! He getting it done fast. Get right to it. Don't waste no time.
If Project 2025 broke through, the whole Project 25, we are doomed. So the plan is to try to get Trump out of office. That's what they're trying to do. Just go look
But
up Project 2025 , so just
I
go
don't feel
look
like
it
we
up
do.
and
I've
just
seen Project 2025. I don't really feel doomed by it at all.
you didn't feel what? Are
Name,
you
all right,
feeling
so let me
yourself?
ask you this. Name the factors where you feel doomed by it, so I can know. Maybe I'm bugging.
Oh my gosh, so it's too much, man. We got too much.
That'd be another time. We could talk about that. We can give our short, brief facts on another episode. Maybe next week or something like that. It ain't no
We
rush.
should have probably
We got
just did
another
all
three and a
Trump
half
today,
years.
man. We
Huh?
probably should have did all Trump today, yo, because I could have pulled the whole Project 2025 up and let everybody read it. But that shit ain't good for black people, man.
Like I said, I'm about the human race. I'm not about the white race, the black race, the yellow race. I get it. We started off
I
behind the eight
understand that.
ball.
I
I get it.
understand that, sir.
I
But you
like
part of the
Morgan
black
Freeman's
race,
points
whether
on
you
that.
believe
We
that or
all got.
not.
America is the only country where you could be born poor and die
Sir, I
multi-billionaire,
understand
trillionaire.
that. I understand that, but you part of the black race, unfortunately, my brother. And
I'm
whatever we
very happy to
get,
be.
and
I'm
whatever
proud to be black, and I
whatever
see a
we
lot
get,
of black successful people out here. A
whatever
lot of them.
you're right, you're right. We need to be doing our own shit for ourselves. I agree with that 100%. But what I'm saying is, whatever treatment everybody else get, you're not exempt from it because you're a Trump supporter.
Okay.
You're not exempt from it. That's all I'm
I'm not.
saying.
But the
But
thing is, I'm
I
also
totally
hold on.
agree with
I'm
you.
also not exempt from the benefits. That's the part you're missing. See, I'm not exempt from the benefits of every other white tee or whatever color person you want to say. I'm not exempt from the punishment for doing illegal acts, and I'm not exempt from benefiting for being a law-abiding citizen.
You're not exempt from being targeted either, my brother.
I don't
Sorry to
mind being
say.
targeted. If you think I'm doing something to be targeted, come check me out. 100% legal.
All
Legal
right.
beagle.
See,
Fly like
All
the
right. I'm
American
almost
eagle.
pretty sure they'll be down there y'all way too. I'm pretty sure they're coming down there too. You know, they
in
named the
Jordan,
major
shit.
cities, New York, Chicago,
Atlanta,
all that. So I'm pretty sure they're coming y'all way too.
Atlanta's
When they
very
get here,
I'm
inappropriate.
pretty
I'll be
sure
doing
they
the
coming
show.
y'all way.
When they
When
get
they
here, I'll
get
be
there though,
live
I
from the
want you to
show
have that
every day,
same
sitting
energy
right
because
around them.
you're not gonna like that shit.
I
You're
think
not
me
gonna
and
be
my
cool with
children are
none of
fine.
that shit.
All right. You're
But
going to
I'm
see the
pretty sure they
difference.
come.
When they go to certain neighborhoods, You're gonna see folks bunking and getting locked up. When they come around my crib, you're gonna see me chilling,
Hey, yo, y'all gotta
grilling
tell us
hot
in the
dogs.
comments if we need to come back with the Trump Tuesdays, man.
Same
Y'all
chicken
gotta let us
sausage.
know if we need to come back with the Trump Tuesdays. We're gonna keep it peaceful. Because
Y'all know what we
sometimes we
saying
get
in this
crazy
picture
with Trump,
behind
but
me?
I learned how to deal with Trump now. So we ain't gonna be too crazy and shit about Trump. But
Yo, in that picture
hey
behind me,
Nicole,
we
hey
saying
Nicole,
these nuts.
I agree with
Nicole,
you.
that's 1,000% fact that we need to band together. That's the whole thing I was just saying a little earlier, is that the tribe need to come together. We need to get all these young boys, get them in check first, get the tribe together and do for self. Do our own farming, get our own supermarkets. That's what we need to start out first.
I
Agriculture,
don't see
getting our
nothing
shit
wrong with
together
that.
where
I agree with that. Yes,
we able to eat and get food, where we ain't got to depend on eating their food. You understand what I'm
I agree
saying?
with that.
But that's
Yes, I can
exactly what
agree
we
with
need to
that.
be doing, man. And that's serious,
Project
man.
25 can't stop that. Project 25 cannot stop that.
And that's exactly what we need to be doing. And if we don't wake up, though, we're going to be caught up in the Project 25 whole bullshit. You're right, sir.
And Spike Lee was screaming, "Wake up!" since the 80s, and we still sleep. So
That's
it's time for
exactly what
somebody
we
to
need
start.
to do.
It's time for somebody to start waking us up. Unfortunately, it's too many ignoggers out here still sleeping, thinking that we living in the past somewhere
But it's a
where we
lot of
shucking
woke.
and jiving. We not. We not.
I be tuning in now, yo, and I'm peeping. I don't know if people starting to wake up, like I said, the Great Awakening before. A lot of people are waking up, and I'm listening to these platforms, even the new platforms coming on. I'm like, yo, everybody talking this talk. It's just something in the atmosphere. It's the frequency or something, right? But we got to stop talking about it and do it. We need to get together and make this shit happen, man.
I agree.
Stop killing each other. If we could start with that, and we could go everywhere everybody in the country, all the black brothers and sisters in the country, if we could go one day, no killings, no killings. I'm talking about we'll break the internet. Not breaking the internet, we might break a cycle.
Break all the generational curses.
Come on,
I
man.
agree, E. Kim. I'm all for that.
Come
Project
on, man.
25 cannot stop us from doing that.
Come on, man. If we just say, yo, listen, everybody, you get to the platform, you got a platform in Chicago, got a platform in Memphis. Listen, we need to be advocating for put the guns down, no killing today.
Matter of fact,
Let's
while
just
you
start
saying
with
that,
one day.
I'm gonna give y'all a date. Excuse me. I'm gonna give y'all a date every week, every day this week. In September, like I said, there's some all black owned acres upon acres of land. They have the collard green cook-off every year. I will be attending this year for certain. I'm inviting everybody to come on out to Georgia to the collard green cook-off so you can see how many acres of land, of all black owned land, that they're trying to take back for eminent domain. So we gotta fight for our right to keep our land. So y'all
Damn,
can
yo,
come
we
out
were
here
just
next
talking
month if
about
y'all
Trump.
can. I'll be there. Huh?
We ain't even talking about Tory Lanez. We done dissed Tory
Let's get
Lanez
it. We got
twice on
8
this
minutes.
show,
We got
man.
8 minutes. Let's get it.
We dissed Tory Lanez twice on the show, but I'm gonna just say what's happening real quick because there's one thing I want to talk about real quick before the show over.
Go ahead, EK.
Well, y'all know Tory Lanez back in court for his appeal or whatever the case may be right now. They having oral arguments probably again today. They had oral arguments yesterday. But everybody was saying he lost his appeal. He didn't lose his appeal. He lost his habeas. The habeas was denied, and they said that he can't bring new evidence into whatever. But they still doing the appeal, and the appeal is going through now. This is the second day that they have an oral arguments. Tory Lanez could possibly walk home out of jail today. Like it's that
Why he
serious.
can't bring new evidence if necessary? What?
They said that he missed the deadline. See, this is what I'm saying about how the shit goes. So
Now
they
that
go
I
by
don't
the
agree with. You see what I'm
they
saying? I
go
don't
by
agree
the
with that.
book and they see the evidence right there, right? But I think his lawyers got a strong argument, even without presenting new evidence, that he might could get off. So we'll find out and see what happened. But he did lose his habeas with where they denied it, and everybody thought that was the appeal. He had got denied his appeal. That's not the appeal. The appeal started oral arguments for the appeal started yesterday, and today he's having another uh hearing. But I wanted to say this. The mom that got killed on the bus stop in Kentucky in front of her daughter and niece. Oh, you talk about 6'9" baby mother? 6'9" girl got killed yesterday too.
Who killed what? All right, so we can't just touch on that. We gotta hurry up.
No,
What
we're gonna have to
happened?
touch back up on that tomorrow. But I thought this was like big news. Yeah, 6'9" girl got killed yesterday. She got shot in the head.
By the police or
And,
something?
and, and a targeted hit. It wasn't even
By the
no
police?
no, it was a targeted hit. Somebody pulled up in
Oh,
a
so
car
we gotta get the killers off the street. So we said we gotta get the killers off the
and killed
street.
her, yo.
No OGs was there to step up to make sure Mom Dukes didn't get killed in front of her daughter and niece.
But
Come
see, I
on,
don't
man.
like
Bring the
that shit.
National
That shit
Guard in.
drives
Bring
me
the National
insane.
Guard in. Get me the National Guard. I ain't got time. Daddy Kim.
That shit drive me insane, so when I hear shit like that, it do. But I just want everything to be on the up and up, man. Don't break laws to convict people or take people to jail or deport people. Don't do that. If you want to up and up, I don't care what you do. But when you breaking the law, I'm gonna say something because y'all broke the law to convict me, man. They broke the law, but I want to talk about this real quick because we got about 5 minutes. So we're gonna end it off with this little goofy. I ain't gonna call him a goofy. I just never liked him since the thing with Joe Buttons. But
Hey, Drewski, Midday Movement. I'm here. My guys pulled up. Consequences in the building.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
What's happening today?
Today we need to address what's been going on in hip hop.
There's a lot been going on.
There has. And today I need to share with New York, with High 97, the home of hip hop, and the rest of the world. I'm really high on integrity and the truth.
Right.
And this summer we didn't have a song of the summer.
I've been seeing the memes. Like, yeah, it's been hard.
And one of the reasons why we didn't have a song of the summer is because the soundbite of the summer was "I don't respect Kanye as a man."
Now you're referring
performed by, and I'm gonna emphasize performed by Pusha T and his brother Malice, known as the Clipse. Now, what I have in my phone, I would like you to read to the world.
Got it. What is this that you about to show us?
So what I have in my phone is a group chat between myself, Ye, and Pusha, and it was initiated right after the release of Donda. Ye and Pusha to the world.
So this says Ye 2020. So this is Ye
there. Yes.
Saved in your phone. That's how you have them.
Correct.
And Ye says, in the diss record to Drake, you still not 100% in the right with me, even though he should not have spoke on your wife. You not perfect either. The record still caused me mental harm. So that meant when you shot, you hit me and my family also. We have to protect my brain at all costs because I have the vision. It's accountability. You not wrong, but you're not 100% right either. That's definitely a Ye tweet with the "we have to protect my brain at all costs."
Ye text, yes.
Then Pusha replies, "Yeah, I agree. I'm not perfect. I never learned how to turn the other cheek when disrespected. It's how I was raised. Martin Luther King wasn't respected in my house either. Hurting you or your family wasn't my intention. Protecting my family and the brand, that was the only mission. Sorry for any trauma caused by me." So,
yo, well, we ain't you know the crazy part. I should have got the other part too, where he stormed off the set and started calling them out their names and stuff like that. But who's Consequence? When Consequence become this Ella Killer Gorilla since Joe Buttons? He Kanye's spokesperson. When you battle, I just want to send this out to niggas, man, because it seemed like all these sensitive, cock in the butt ass niggas, man. No disrespect to people listening, man, but these dudes, yo, is on some sucker shit in hip hop now, bro. Battling, you going to sue the fucking record company, you're suing the artist, you're suing the producer. When the fuck battling become this, man? Oh, you messing with my mental because you said that on a record. Man, I don't like none of it. I don't like Kanye no more. I just lost all respect for Kanye, the Gemini, my Gemini brother. I'm done with Kanye. I'm done with Consequence. Clipse and them, I rock with them still. Because, man, what the fuck y'all niggas talk about? A battle is a battle, man.
That's you know what I mean. I don't even got nothing to say about this. I ain't gonna waste my good MC breath about this bull stuff that they talking about.
Yo.
You're lost.
And the reason I played it, because not to cut you up real quick, because Consequence, I know you watch Love and Hip Hop when Joe Budden was on. I'm pretty sure because you watch it now, right?
I've seen a few episodes back then. That was before I was with Heather. I watched the
you
stuff
saw
like
the episode when he tried to steal off on Joe and they was about to get busy during the reunion and all that, right? Anybody that's seen that episode know what I'm talking about.
But go ahead though.
I ain't like that dude ever since then. And I met him in the Hip Factory and all that before. But I don't dog, you tough? You the one that's going around shaking up the industry? Let's be for real. Let's be for real, man. I'm saying
curious what that good old South slavery help is from Day Hood. I don't know what that means. I would have to have a better interpretation, but I'll just let them say that. I know I'm in the South. I don't know what that means. South slavery help. I don't know what that means, but I do know one thing. A lot of guys that claim to be field Iganagas never would have got out the field if it wasn't for the house Iganagas. So big shout out to the house Iganagas that you'll like to disrespect so hard.
Hey, Day, I know what you're talking about.
I think Day a little behind.
He is behind, but I understand what he talk about because I see what he's saying now. He said he is assistant to me too. He's saying that hope the Bible was meant to control the mental. No, it's not just the mental. It was for control. Period. To control the people. It was about control, having people abide by law.
America,
by the laws of the Bible. That was
America used the Bible. America used the Bible, right, to use it against people. That's not why the Bible was created at all. So I'm not gonna subscribe to that. But there was tactics that the slave owners used from the Bible as saying that this is what's right and wrong as a weapon. That's why they didn't want us to know how to read and stuff like that.
So
because the Bible absolutely
using the Bible
was not created for that. It's not meant
Damn,
to
yo, we're going to have to get deep on this stuff, yo, because I can talk all day about this. You don't think they used the Bible before that as a weapon?
We'll talk about it another day, because
that's what I'm saying. Because we're running out. We won't leave y'all on that note.
We keep going. It's already over time.
No, son, you good. We gonna leave y'all on that note. You supposed to just go in. We're gonna leave them on that note and keep them in suspense. Yo, man, listen, man. Yo, man, we appreciate y'all every day, like we tell y'all, for coming out, man. I am a Morty MS, 1/4 for the Band of Brothers, 1/4 for the Barcode Boys Club Chronicles. I am the Have Nots mascot. Listen, I say it every day. Get over there to that YouTube, those that's not on it. And like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. We're going to get back to you. You heard? See you tomorrow. Women Chat Wednesday.
No doubt, no doubt. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to come back again and again. I am Steven with the V, and the V stands for victory. Hulk Hogan with the slogan, and I ain't even joking. Don't get your heart broken. We will see y'all on tomorrow. Peace. Women Chat Wednesday.
Hey, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere. You ain't never there. You're in the Jersey representing in the South. Y'all heard it from the others. WCW tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in. We love y'all. Thanks for tapping in with us today. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward, and I just need gotta go. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.